Kia ora and welcome back to coverage of the Lisa Faiola Carnival. This is the last match of the day and it sees St George Illawarra taking on the Penrith Panthers. After kick-off, St George are the team to receive and they now go forward in the fullback for the Dragons, who is taken in the double tackle by the Panthers. Kingi Parata into half and she feeds number 16, who has been impressive the whole tournament, as she bumps off one and is finally finished off by another. Kingi Parata will scoot here and she'll go out of acting half, put on a little bit of a jink, and she still goes forward, and now she's over well into the Panthers territory as she takes the tackle. Fullback will feed to the playmaker number 15, who's very good on her feet, and she just dances and now she finds the ground. Number 17, first receiver, and she'll kick on the 5th for the corner. It's not touch, so it should be play on as Kingi Parata gets the ball, but the referee has judged that ball has travelled forward off a Dragons player, and the Penrith Panthers will have their first possession of the match. First tackle taken down, and now we go to the open. This is a good strong run. She goes into Kingi Parata, but is finished off over the top by number 16. They go 2 out. She steps back into number 16, who finishes her off in another strong tackle. That's her second of the set. 1 out play, and again she steps back into number 16, and that's her third tackle of this set. She has been defending well. Finally they scoot, and it looks like it's going to be someone different to tackle her. This time in the form of the fullback and the winger, who's come off her wing. 5th and final, and the Panthers looking to kick. They do so now. It's come off the back of a St George Dragons player, but the ref has judged that player to be offside, so it will be a Penrith repeat set in handy position deep inside the Dragons half. So as they look to put it on the mark, now they go forward. It's a good carry, but she's taken to ground by the fullback. Now they look to go the open. 2 passes. She's got a drawing pass here. The winger's going to go for the corner, and she puts it down, and there's the first points of the match to the Panthers. And they shall lead over the Dragons, 4-0. First half action. As we see number 20 charges forward. She's been one of the stronger carriers for the Dragons this whole tournament. And now they feed number 16, who's also been just as effective, and she's pushed off a few. Now she's still going. What a good run this is. And she's finally put down by 19 and number 12 over the top. The Dragons in good attacking position. They feed Kingi Parata. Now she hits 20 on the short ball, but she's dragged down just shy of the try line. Feeds number 15. She puts on the step. She steps on the inside, stands up her marker. She's beaten number 3 clean, and she'll put it down for the Dragons' first points of the match. And the scores are levelled, 4 points to all. It's number 16. She's had a very strong defensive game so far, and she's pulled off another tackle, and she's over there yet again to help out with Tiana Graham. Tiana Graham has picked up the loose ball, and it's going to be a turnover to the Dragons. Slow play the ball, but now they find some speed with number 20 attracting 2 defenders, and she's taken to ground by a good tackle by the number 9. 15 into acting half, finds 17, dummy cut, and a dummy show, and she'll go. She's got Hope Kingi Parata in support, but she doesn't need her. She'll bump off one, and she'll be finally put down by the Penrith defender. Now they feed the fullback with a dummy. She releases, starter step here by 15. Now she goes forward and is slung to the ground by number 11. Slow play the ball. What's this? The ref has judged that she needs to play the ball properly. Should be a roll ball, but someone said something now. He's penalised them. and it's going to be a tap instead of a play the ball as number 16 charges. Oh, there's some flimsy defense by the number 9, and she'll score right under the post. And the Dragons will hit the lead. And back to the action. It's number 16 on the wing. She's taken by Tiana Graham in a slinging tackle. Dummy half will run. Tiana Graham over there finishes off the number 9 on the second go. Now we look to go to the open. This is a strong carry, but she can't get away from number 16, who has yet again defended well. Chip kick. Oh, it's gone straight into the hands of Kingi Parata. She steps inside. She does dummies. Now she looks to offload to Timmy Cribb. Oh, but Timmy Cribb has put it down, and the supporters, they throw their hands up in disappointment, and it's going to be a Panthers feed inside the half. Now they look to go. Timmy Cribb over there to make the tackle to try and make up for the mistake earlier as the Panthers play the ball. They go to the open. The player steps back. Oh, that's a great tackle by the number. What's the number? Just turn around. I think it's number 17. As the centre tracks across. She finds the winger in the white headgear who scored just before. They close her down though. Here's a scoot. Timmy Cribb and Tiana Graham in the tackle, but the ref has judged that they were both offside, so it's going to be a relieving penalty and an attacking penalty to the Panthers. As number 7 looks for the mark. She goes back to the mark now. She's looking for her runners, the option. She's going to go to short side. She feeds the centre. Someone's fallen off the tackle, and she'll go in the corner, and the scores will be level going into the end of the first half. As we restart the second half, number 19 with a nice catch, and she's tackled there by her opposite number. Number 7 scoots out from marker and tackles that girl there. Number 19 with another strong carry. That's her second in this set. She gets up and plays the ball now. And the number 4 will scoot out a dummy half, but not well tackled by number 9. Now they look to shift it. It's in the hands of the hooker, number 9. But she's taken in a very good tackle also by number 18 this time. As they look to go to the open on the 5th and final. They shift it. Now she kicks. She kicks to the inside. I think it's going to be too deep. Yes, it is. And it'll travel over the side. And it'll be a 20-metre restart to the Dragons as they look to get off their line. Oh, the refs called that a tackle. Now they go forward. This is a nice strong tackle, but the defence is up to the task, and they take it to ground, number 15 and 7. Now number 15 with some good footwork here. She's made a half break. Finally put down, but they're over the Panthers half. Now they look to go to the open. The dummy cut here. Now she straightens. She skips out of the number 4's tackle, but is finished off by number 12 and 5. Looking to get a quick play to ball. No, she's still going. Now she's finally finished off over the top and by number 14. 15 will play it. She'll go to the open. She'll find the number 9. It's a dummy cut. Straightens. She's held up by number 16, trying to rip the ball. But now she's taken to the ground on the 5th and final. Kingi Parata into half. She throws long. She takes it to the line. Oh, she gets a pass away to Timmy Cribb. Timmy Cribb with a draw and pass. She finds the winger on her own, and she steps inside the defence, and there will be a try. And the Dragons will hit the lead. 12 points to 8 in second half action over the Panthers. As we get a tap from number 15, will charge straight and taking a good low tackle by Timmy Cribb and over the top by number 8. Now number 5 will take it to the blind side. Scragged by the Dragons fullback and dragged to the ground. Now they look to go to short side yet again through to number 9. Now number 1 will charge, but she's tipped over by Kingi Parata. Now they go to the open, and number 4 steps back into the traffic, but it's taken down by 15 and the fullback, number 1. Now they go to the open. She's tracking the crossfield as the number 9. She gives a nice offload to 15, who changes the angle, and it looks like she will score to level up the scores. And that was a very good run there, as number 9 tracked the crossfield, and she just held up the defense long enough for number 15 to run a short ball off her hip. And that was a very good try there, as the Dragons walk back to halfway. Not long to go now, as we look ahead of what's coming up next. As this has been a very good tournament thus far. Now the Dragons off the tap, looking to go forward through to number 18. It's a very good strong carry. Kingi Parata into half. Now she'll look to go forward. Timmy Cribb will take it hard into the line, but it's taken by a good tackle by number 14. Now they go to the open. Someone's fallen over, and the fullback's seen it. She straightens up, and 2 Penrith Panthers tackle each other, and she splits them, and the Dragons will take the lead back to 16 points to 12 over the Panthers. Now the game is restarted, and the Panthers tackle 2, take it to the line. Now 4 on the she will draw and pass. This nice draw and pass. Ball's been knocked down by Kingi Parata though, so it should be a recount to the to the Panthers. Yes, it is. The referee's pointing to the mark as he goes back to play the ball. No dummy half there yet. She plays it now, and 15 will pick and go. No, she'll draw and pass to number 4. Tracks the crossfield in a similar play to the last one. She looks to offload. Oh, that's a great tackle. Nice and low by number 13. Now they look to go to the open. Oh, number 19's put it down, unfortunately. So the Dragons survive, and it's going to be a turnover, and the Dragons will look to get off their line as the ref points to the mark. No rush to play the ball, but now they do, and it'll be a strong carry by number 20. She's been such a good player this tournament. Now defeats Timmy Cribb. Timmy Cribb spies a gap. She's made a nice break here. She's been chased by number 14. Tries to palm her off, but 14 wraps her up and puts her down. 15 will play the ball now. Finds Kingi Parata. She does the chip and chase. Just needs to bounce. Oh, it's bounced past her. It's come off a Penrith player, and it's play on by the looks of it. And it'll be hacked ahead by the Dragons, number 7. It looks like she's gone on to score, and she has, and that will be the final score, the final play of the match. And St. George will take the win.